Everyone thinks that you prepare for this, but the reality is you never think it's going to happen to you. We didn't think it was going to happen to us. Hamble Aquatic Swim Club has been running for about 21 years now.
The youngest swimmers are about 7 and our oldest swimmer I think is 16, and we compete in county competitions, regional, and we've had a couple of national swimmers this year as well. I love it because you're surrounded by your friends every day.
The idea came about going to Lanzarote was it was our club's 20th anniversary, and I wanted to do something to just kind of celebrate that.
Club La Santa is amazing.
They've got 3 50-metre swimming pools, running tracks, cycling routes. I wanted just to take them away and have an amazing action pan week.
We were so excited, and it did give us the motivation to train as hard as we possibly could to get the best experience out of it.
Once everything was finalised and the fundraising was happening, I think it became more real for the kids.
We did bake sales. We also did some supermarket bag packing.
Children had actually put sort of their own money up. Parents had sacrificed holidays as families. So there's a lot riding on these guys going away. It was just exciting once the accommodation was booked and the flights were secure.
And everyone was like, oh my gosh, can't believe it. Like, yeah, just so excited, so excited.
A week before we were going, there was a bit of a circulation in the news about certain airlines that were struggling.
I woke up in the morning and it was on Good Morning Britain, and I just saw airline collapses, all flights cancelled. And I thought, oh well, I didn't really think much.
It was just panic. In total, we were due to lose £26,000. I had to be the one to break it to the children that Monday evening at our coaching session. It was devastating. We had tears. I had kids that couldn't swim.
We had been so excited to go, and it was so close to it. We'd done all the planning, all the fundraising. So we were just gutted.
My name's Mark, and I work for the Barclays social media team in Sunderland. Hamble Aquatics got in touch with us on Facebook saying, you know, Barclays, any help you can give us would be really greatly appreciated.
Because we're a charity non-for-profit club, the initial flights and the accommodation had to be booked through a bank transfer.
The customer wasn't covered because they didn't use the debit card. With it being a community account, they couldn't have arranged anything else. They were stuck between a rock and a hard place. What really touched my heart, if I'm being totally honest, was all the transactions into the account, kids' names. I thought to myself, what if that had happened to me? I know how difficult it was for my mum to save up and get me to go on a trip. How bad was that be to actually get the money, get there, think you're travelling with your friends, and then have it taken away and have no protection whatsoever? It was at that point that I decided we need to do something about this.
The way that Barclays reacted, and Mark in particular for taking it on, was phenomenal.
Because I responded to the post, some of the children had commented, and it felt really personal. I felt really involved.
He could see the comments, what the kids were saying. They were encouraging him to do it.
Me, it was like, come on, Mark, please, you can help us, can't you?
The group chat was going bing, bing, bing.
So I got in touch with my floor team leader. Those people down in London, those people up here in Sunderland. We were all getting involved. We all really cared about this story. It touched everyone's heartstrings. Everything just pointed towards that we needed to do something different in this one circumstance, so we did.
I came home from school, and obviously as I was walking home I saw the messages coming up on our Facebook page, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Barclays paid for the flights, and then in addition to that, an extra £1,000 which covered the cost of the new flights that we had managed to find, with like 4 days to go to the trip. I was bombarded with hugs and squeezes and high fives. Everyone was just buzzing. It was like a massive club spirit. It was probably one of the best things I've ever heard in my life, the we can go.
To have such a big impact on so many young lives, it made coming to work that day so brilliant.
Banks don't always get the best rep in terms of helping people out, and I think that this shows that there is good out there.
I wouldn't be able to say in a sentence how grateful I am. You can tell in the photos that every one of us is smiling all the time. We just had the most amazing time and really helped with our swimming. It's really given us that motivation. So, thank you.